It's the NFL on EA Sports, where Mexico City will play host to a different kind of football. It's the Bears and the Cardinals coming up next.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Mexico City. Well, now how about this return? And he is out of bounds as they'll start past the 30. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Passing, it's Dalton. Under heavy. Down goes Dalton on the sand.
If they have any thoughts of coming in here and getting this road victory, that's not the way to start it out on the first play of the game.
Yeah, one thing you always say when you go on the road, take the crowd out of the game. They actually brought the crowd into it by permitting that sack right out of the gate.
And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Cole Kmet, the intended receiver, but now it'll be third down.
I'm looking at this one with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13.
Here's Fields.
Dancing to his left. Caught by Montgomery. And some room to roam now. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So the big play nullified, a legal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Going to let one fly for Robinson.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. Did the Cardinals over with excellent field position. Play fake. Murray. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The tight end, Max Williams, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Here's Murray. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. 26 yards. And the Cardinals on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up. And it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Prater for the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
On first down, Fields. Flush to his right. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. But Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. After the turnover, here's Murray going deep for Hopkins. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Cardinals! DeAndre Hopkins, 76 yards. And the Cardinals are able to show off their quick strike ability. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to it. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Chicago offense set to get started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And off comes to Montgomery. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get...
nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Corey Peters slipping in and getting the sack. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And his first carry, he loses the football. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out in a hurry.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That goes for a gain of 31. Trying to improvise. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
So simple math here. The first half, they've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. David Montgomery ready to take the field for the Bears' next possession. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? Play action. It's Fields. That's complete right side to Kmet. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. On second down, Montgomery. A first down and then some for Montgomery. Touchdown, Chicago! 42 yards for David Montgomery. And the Bears cut into that lead. Well, CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs. And that one certainly fell into the latter category. And that deserves a couple exclamation points. They'll try and throw for it. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. This one complete to the running back, Chase Edmonds. Touchdown, Cardinals. Chase Edmonds, 63 yards. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again. And you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball on a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Now with shotgun handoff to Cohen. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing on third down, Fields. Deep ball for Goodwin. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. Well, stating the obvious. Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. A clash of two of the more fervent fan bases around. The Cowboys and the Raiders are underway. From the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Mahomes now on first down. Oh, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Montez Sweat in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. The DeForest Buckner using those big hands and getting in there and bringing him down for the sack. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Two things you can do in that situation: run it and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there. Eight yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. A first down and more for Jacobs. And down to the 28-yard line. A Raider first down, 17 yards. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. Here's Mahomes to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. DeAndre Hopkins once again the intended target, and it'll bring up third down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Able to find Waller, that's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Looking to throw is Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
On second and goal, Mahomes, and it's caught. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's third and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs, and he is in.